Hey cat lovers, welcome back to Cat Kudos. We all want our feline friends to look and feel their absolute best, right? Grooming is a huge part of that. But believe it or not, there are some common mistakes even the most loving cat parents make. Today, we're diving deep into the biggest cat grooming no-nos to ensure your kitty stays happy, healthy, and looking fabulous. So, grab a notebook, and let's get started on what you should never, ever do when grooming your cat. First up, and this one is a biggie, forcing a grooming session. Cats are creatures of habit and control. If your cat isn't in the mood, trying to force them into a brushing or bathing session is a recipe for disaster. It creates negative associations, making future grooming attempts even more difficult. Instead, choose a time when your cat is relaxed and calm, maybe after a nap or a satisfying meal. Keep the initial sessions short and sweet, just a few minutes of gentle brushing, and always end on a positive note with a treat or some affectionate praise. Patience is your best friend here. The goal is to make grooming a pleasant, bonding experience, not a wrestling match. Mistake number 2, using the wrong tools. It's tempting to grab that old brush you have lying around, or even a brush meant for a dog, but this can be a huge mistake. Cat skin is incredibly delicate, and their fur types vary wildly. A wire slicker brush that works wonders on a long-haired dog could easily scratch and irritate your cat's skin. You need to invest in tools specifically designed for cats. For long-haired breeds like Persians or Maine Coons, a stainless steel comb to tackle tangles and an undercoat rake are essential. For short-haired cats, a rubber curry brush or a fine-toothed flea comb can work wonders to remove loose fur and stimulate the skin. Using the right tool not only makes the job more effective, but also ensures your cat's comfort and safety. Don't cheap out on tools. Your cat's skin will thank you. Let's talk about a very sensitive topic: bathing. The third major mistake is bathing your cat too often or using the wrong shampoo. Here's a little secret. Most cats, especially short-haired ones, are meticulous self-groomers and rarely need a full bath. Overbathing can strip their skin of essential natural oils, leading to dryness, irritation, and even skin problems. Unless your cat has gotten into something particularly messy or has a medical condition that requires it, a bath should be a rare event. And when you do have to give a bath, never use human shampoo or dog shampoo. The pH balance of a cat's skin is different from ours and from a dog's. Using the wrong product can cause severe skin irritation. Always use a high-quality cat-specific shampoo. And remember, make the experience as stress-free as possible with warm water and a calm demeanor. Moving on to mistake number 4, ignoring the ears and eyes. Grooming isn't just about the fur. A crucial part of a complete grooming routine is checking and cleaning your cat's ears and eyes. Neglecting this can lead to infections and discomfort. You should regularly check their ears for any signs of redness, unusual discharge, or a bad odor, which could indicate mites or an infection. To clean them, use a cotton ball or a soft cloth slightly dampened with a vet-approved ear cleaning solution. And here's a critical point. Never insert anything, like a cotton swab, deep into your cat's ear canal. You could cause serious damage. For their eyes, a gentle wipe with a damp, soft cloth to remove any sleep or discharge is usually all that's needed. If you notice persistent discharge, redness, or swelling, it's time for a vet visit. Next up, a mistake that can be both painful and dangerous: cutting matted fur with scissors. When you discover a mat in your cat's fur, your first instinct might be to just snip it out. Please don't do this. Cat skin is very thin and elastic. It's incredibly easy to pull the skin up into the mat as you're cutting, resulting in a nasty gash that will almost certainly require a trip to the vet. Mats can be very tight and close to the skin, making it impossible to see where the fur ends and the skin begins. Instead of scissors, try to gently work the mat out with your fingers or a dematting comb. If the mat is too severe, your safest bet is to seek help from a professional groomer or your veterinarian. They have the proper tools and experience to remove mats safely without harming your cat. Let's talk claws. Mistake number 6 is improper nail trimming. This can go two ways: either not trimming them at all or trimming them incorrectly. If you don't trim your cat's nails, they can grow too long, curve around, and painfully embed into their paw pads. This can lead to pain, infection, and difficulty walking. On the other hand, Cutting the nails too short is just as bad. You risk cutting the quick, which is the pink part of the nail containing blood vessels and nerves. This is extremely painful for your cat and will cause bleeding. To avoid this, only trim the sharp white tip of the nail. Use a sharp, high-quality cat nail clipper. If you have a cat with dark nails where you can't see the quick, be extra cautious and just snip off the very end. And if you're nervous, there's no shame in having your vet or a groomer do it for you. Mistake number 7 is a big one for our long-haired beauties: neglecting the undercoat. Many cat parents focus on brushing the top layer of fur, making it look sleek and shiny, but they completely miss the dense undercoat beneath. This is where the real trouble begins. The undercoat is where mats and tangles love to form, close to the skin. If left unattended, these can become large, painful pelts of fur that restrict movement and pull on the skin. You need a tool designed to reach this layer, like an undercoat rake or a long-toothed comb. Make sure you are gently brushing all the way down to the skin, not just skimming the surface. Regular, thorough brushing is the key to preventing severe matting and keeping your long-haired cat comfortable. This brings us to mistake number 8, forgetting about dental hygiene. Yes, dental care is a part of grooming. Ignoring your cat's teeth is one of the most common and detrimental grooming mistakes. Dental disease is incredibly prevalent in cats and can lead to pain, tooth loss, and even more serious health issues like heart and kidney disease when bacteria from the mouth enter the bloodstream. The gold standard is brushing your cat's teeth daily with a cat-specific toothbrush and toothpaste. Never use human toothpaste as it can be toxic to cats. If your cat won't tolerate brushing, there are other options like dental treats, water additives, and special dental diets that can help reduce plaque and tartar buildup. Make sure to have your vet check your cat's teeth during their annual checkup. Mistake number 9, punishing your cat for being uncooperative. Look, we've all been there. You're trying to brush your cat, and they're hissing, swatting, or trying to escape. It's frustrating. But raising your voice, scolding, or physically restraining them with force will only make things worse. This creates fear and anxiety, making them dread grooming time. Remember, your cat isn't being bad. They're likely scared, uncomfortable, or in pain. If they react negatively, stop the session. Reevaluate your approach. Are the tools you're using uncomfortable? Are you being too rough? Are they in an anxious mood? The key is positive reinforcement. Reward calm behavior with treats, praise, and gentle pets. Build trust slowly. Grooming should be about care, not conflict. Finally, mistake number 10. Thinking you have to do it all yourself. There's this idea that being a good cat parent means handling every aspect of your cat's care personally. But sometimes, the best and kindest thing you can do for your cat is to call in a professional. If your cat is severely matted, extremely aggressive during grooming, or if you simply don't feel confident performing a task like nail trimming, a professional groomer or your veterinarian is your best resource. They have the training, specialized equipment, and expertise to handle difficult situations safely and efficiently. It's not a sign of failure, it's a sign of responsible pet ownership. Knowing your limits and seeking help when needed ensures your cat gets the best care possible without unnecessary stress or risk of injury. So there you have it, the top 10 grooming mistakes you should never, ever make. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can turn grooming from a stressful chore into a wonderful bonding experience that keeps your cat healthy, comfortable, and looking like the little superstar they are. Remember to be patient, use the right tools, and always prioritize your cat's comfort and safety. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found these tips helpful. What are some of your biggest grooming challenges? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Cat Kudos and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our future cat care content. Until next time, give your kitty a gentle head scratch from us.